Hi, I'm Debbie Cherney, Chief Executive Officer at SBCERA. We're going to walk you through how investments at SBCERA work, why they matter, and how our team's approach and our governance structure are helping us meet the future needs of our members. We have a highly skilled, award-winning team that continues to break the mold in the investment space. We've earned recognition for our innovation and performance, and we're committed to delivering results, no matter what challenges the market throws at us. SBCERA's Chief Investment Officer, Dawn Pierce, has routinely been named one of the top 100 Chief Investment Officers, and our investment team has earned multiple accolades for their innovative and winning investment strategies. Let's hear from them about the work they're doing to grow our retirement fund.
Here at SBCERA, we strategically plan for the future, and our investment strategy is no different. We recognize how important it is to manage these investments wisely and fulfill the long-term commitment our members are counting on. Our team balances an opportunistic approach with a long-term investment strategy, and we remain committed to finding appropriate opportunities to achieve our investment return goals, no matter what the economic climate looks like. Being opportunistic investments mean we actively look for opportunities to make money by capitalizing on situations that may arise unexpectedly or in ways that aren't part of a typical investment plan. It means we stay flexible and responsive to market changes, so we can take advantage of favorable conditions or trends as they happen. Having a long-term investment strategy is about making thoughtful, patient decisions that will help our investments grow steadily over many years without getting distracted by short-term changes or trying to time the market.
Our total fund stands at nearly $16 billion today, and our annualized returns for the 5-year period ending June 2024 stood at 8.2%, beating our funding policy expectation of 7.25%. Over the past 40 years, we've earned an average annual return of almost 9% on our investments, a period which includes recessions and other economic disruptions. While our fund is not immune to short-term volatility, our proactive strategy helps us provide retirement security to our members now and well into the future.
We believe a well-defined governance structure is critical in achieving long-term, consistent success. We have a supportive and engaged board who regularly reviews our investment portfolio and provides clear and consistent direction on investment decisions. Every year, board members evaluate our asset allocations with our investment team and consultants. They look at what's happening in the markets and the broader economy. They listen to our investment team and consultants, and then they decide if we should adjust where we're investing. The board may decide the fund is too heavy on real estate or too light, or that we should increase our private equity holdings or focus less on international markets. The strategic allocation adjustments the board makes help balance our portfolio, mitigate risk, and position the fund for sustained growth.
On the other hand, our board also understands today's markets move quickly, very quickly. Thanks to technology, trades and deals that used to take hours or days to put together years ago now take seconds or less. Waiting for the next monthly board meeting to get an approval for every deal is simply not feasible. That's why the board has empowered our investment team to make day-to-day investment decisions that align with the overall investment strategy. So if an opportunity arises in the markets, our investment team can act quickly rather than waiting weeks for the next board meeting.
This important partnership between our board, the investment team, investment consultants, and chief executive officer provides proper oversight while also giving our team the flexibility to act when opportunities arise. The way we decide where to invest is important. It plays a big role in how much risk our fund takes on and how much we can expect to earn. We follow a plan set by the Board of Retirement in a public process that outlines what types of investments we should have in our portfolio. We use a mix of rules and careful analysis to ensure that we stick to the plan while looking for the best investment opportunities. When SBCERA invests in an asset, it's not because its stock price is soaring or because it's trending on TikTok. While other investors are betting on the next unicorn, we're scouring the markets for real businesses with real cash flow. Our team focuses on the real intrinsic value of potential investments. This means we ask the right questions, like, how much profit has it made?
How much capital does it have on hand? How much debt is it carrying?
What kind of management team is in place?
Who are the competitors? Measuring a company's intrinsic value provides us with the information we need to make thoughtful and strategic investment decisions that produce positive long-term results.
Diversification is another critical component of our strategy. We spread our investments across different areas to reduce risk and help our returns grow. We invest in stocks, bonds, commodities, real estate, credit, and even make direct investments in private companies. When recording artists were cash-strapped because they couldn't perform during the pandemic, SBCERA made loans to music labels to help get them back on stage entertaining fans. In return, they paid back our loans with interest.
We're also an investor in the world's largest cattle feeding operation. This massive business, encompassing 13 feedlots across 6 US states, sends more than 1.8 million head of cattle to market annually.
We also invest in commercial and cargo airplanes that are leased to airlines and freight companies like Southwest, Delta, Amazon, and FedEx.
We have holdings in a global portfolio of 88 private schools across 24 countries that educate more than 85,000 students. So next time you're eating a burger, going to a concert, flying somewhere, or getting a package delivered, just think, you might be contributing to the growth of your pension fund.
We're opportunistic investors. We're always watching the markets to identify new investment opportunities. Our team works closely with multiple fund managers to adjust our investment portfolio and take advantage of market movements at the right time.
Fund managers are professional investors who oversee specific portions of the retirement fund. These industry experts help us make strategic investment decisions by being our eyes and ears in the marketplace. You've probably heard of some of them, such as Apollo, one of the world's largest asset managers. But there are others, such as Adams Street Partners, Invesco, and Gramercy, that work with SBCERA to identify investment opportunities in both domestic markets and around the world.
Another key part of our strategy is to look for investments that are priced lower than their intrinsic value. This gives us the potential for better returns, and it helps reduce the risk of losing money if prices change unexpectedly. That doesn't mean we're settling for generic businesses at a bargain price. Instead, it means we're searching for outstanding companies at a reasonable price. We believe that buying at a fair price or a discount is a smart way to reduce risk and still make a good return over time.
We're also looking for income-producing assets because they generate consistent returns over the long term. While these investments may not benefit from short-term market spikes, they generate consistent cash flow, often with less risk than other investment vehicles. The more passive income SBCERA earns from interest, dividends, or profits from assets we've invested in, the less we have to rely on selling assets to reach our goals and provide promised benefits to our members. Thanks to our strategic approach to asset allocation, SBCERA is well positioned for both market volatility and long-term investments, and our returns over time reflect that.
SBCERA's governance structure, investment strategy, and focus on diversification help position the retirement fund for long-term growth and stability. Our board provides the clear and consistent direction our investment team and fund managers need to steer our $16 billion investment portfolio through turbulent markets, and the board has empowered our investment team to seize opportunities when they arise. We search the markets for sound investment opportunities, and we do the research and hard work necessary to decide if those assets are worth our investment.
We know we have a big responsibility on our shoulders. Tens of thousands of SBCERA retirees, active members, and their loved ones are depending upon us. That's why fulfilling our commitment to our members is our highest priority. And our investment strategy helps ensure we fulfill that commitment now and well into the future.